Why didn't humans go extinct? More than 99% of every species that has ever lived on Earth is gone forever. Giant sharks disappeared, saber-toothed cats disappeared, woolly mammoths disappeared. Entire civilizations of animals vanished without a trace. But one small, weak species somehow survived every disaster this planet could throw at it. We weren't the strongest, we weren't the fastest, so why are we still here? If you love uncovering ancient human mysteries, subscribe because every week we answer another impossible question. For almost all of human history, Earth wasn't trying to help us survive, it was trying to erase us. Every new generation was born into a world where death waited around every corner. One mistake could end an entire family line forever. First came nature. The climate changed over and over again. Ice ages buried continents beneath endless snow. Then the cold disappeared and deadly heat took over. Rivers dried into cracked deserts. Rain refused to fall for years. Wildfires swallowed forests. Floods destroyed everything in their path. Massive volcanic eruptions filled the sky with ash and blocked the sun. Ancient humans had no idea what would happen next because the planet itself never stopped changing. And if nature spared you, predators probably wouldn't. Giant cave bears, saber-toothed cats, packs of wolves, crocodiles, giant snakes, and countless other hunters shared the same land. Humans had no walls, no locked doors, and no safe cities. Every night, strange sounds echoed through the darkness. Every hunting trip could become your last. If you're enjoying this story, leave a like. It helps these documentaries reach more people. Even when predators disappeared, hunger took their place. Ancient humans couldn't simply visit a supermarket. If the hunt failed, nobody ate. If plants died from drought or frost, there was nothing to replace them. Entire groups could spend days searching for enough food to survive just one more sunrise. Then came disease. A tiny cut could become infected. A broken bone might never heal correctly. Childbirth was incredibly dangerous. Parasites, dirty water, and unknown illnesses constantly threatened every camp. Long before modern medicine, survival often depended on luck as much as skill. And humans weren't only fighting nature. They were also competing with each other. Different tribes searched for the same rivers, the same animals, and the same shelters. Resources were limited. Sometimes survival meant walking farther than anyone ever had before. At this point, extinction should have been inevitable. Almost every other species facing this many challenges eventually disappeared. So why didn't humans? The answer wasn't strength. It wasn't speed. It wasn't sharper teeth. It wasn't bigger muscles. It wasn't giant claws. It was something no other species mastered quite the same way. Humans learned to work together. They shared food instead of keeping it for themselves. They protected children until they grew stronger. They cared for injured people instead of leaving them behind. Every lesson learned by one generation was passed to the next, allowing knowledge to grow instead of disappearing. Fire changed everything. It gave warmth during freezing winters, frightened predators, cooked dangerous food, and allowed humans to survive in places that should have been impossible. Language allowed ideas to spread. Planning made hunts more successful. Curiosity led to better tools, stronger shelters, warmer clothing, and smarter ways of solving problems. The greatest survival weapon humans ever created wasn't a spear or an axe. It was cooperation. Every ice age survived, every flood escaped, every predator defeated, every child protected, every lesson remembered. All of it built the world you live in today. Every person alive right now exists because thousands of generations refused to give up when extinction seemed certain. You are living proof that humanity won the longest survival battle in Earth's history. If this story changed the way you see our ancestors, subscribe for more ancient human documentaries, because the past is far stranger than most people imagine.